Good night, everyone.
Here we go.
Thanks
3,
for watching.
2. Cold opens up.
It's time for the event of the year.
Sign up, baby.
Music City's never seen anything like it.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Broadway is packed with fans from all across the country.
Can they center Tracy and Lauren up for this double box?
When their name will be called.
I'm anxious about what's going to happen, but I'm just excited and I'm blessed to be in this position.
It's T-minus 1 hour to the main
Get
event.
hyped. That's
Get
fine.
hyped. Draftville.
Rolling.
News 4 at 6. Working
See my
for
Tom?
you.
What's up?
Oh yeah, the energy from downtown can be felt all the way here in our studio.
Kill 4.
in West
We'll go to
Nashville.
AO8
Tracy
next.
Cornett and Lauren Lowry joining us live from Tootsie's on Broadway. On
Via
the
Zen.
streets below Tracy and Lauren, it is a madhouse, although right now there's a little bit of break.
All right, here we come for our box.
300,000 folks could visit Broadway over the next 3 days. It's a pretty impressive start, and the actual draft hasn't even officially begun. We have
Box is up.
all over Nashville. Joe Dubin is at the fan zone. Chris Harris is on the red carpet, and of course,
Who else we got?
reporters on the streets
Oh.
mixing in with tens of thousands of people.
Here we go to router 1.
Let's head out to the middle of the action first.
Here we come, Tracy. Hey, girls.
One of the best views in the city.
Tom's mic is down.
That's right, on the top of Tootsie's. It is
Kill
packed
4.
here, all 3 floors, along with all the bars behind us, all the way down Broadway. Fans are coming out
There
here
she goes.
in droves. all
Yeah,
getting
she just needs to
closer
pull that a
the
little bit.
stage. And it's starting to get almost like a backlog.
It is. About an hour ago, I think we made it to 4th Avenue, and I think people are maybe trying to make their way to 5th at this point in terms
my
of
view.
how far backed up they are. I would say we've been pretty fortunate so far. Only a few raindrops
Here we go to
earlier in the
stage.
afternoon, and I know our team has been keeping an eye on that. Lisa Spencer
That's right.
specifically.
It is a tad bit windy, but let's talk about this incredible addition to downtown Nashville.
Okay.
That is the stage.
Yeah, their levels are good. If she can just get that close to her face, she'll have an opportunity in Joe's hit if you can work with her.
So beautiful.
Nick.
Lauren, all we need right now are a bunch of brand new millionaires to walk across that stage.
It's going to be the night of their lives, there's no
Yes, it
question. Also, the draft stage isn't the only place where we've seen the large screens. We also
There's
have
the
a view
monitors.
for you. For anybody walking across the pedestrian bridge, the vertical video boards make it a really flashy entrance to the main stage. And you don't even have to get to the main stage.
Here we come back
see
to him.
it. Part of the fun, too, on the other side of that pedestrian
See my
bridge,
Joe?
obviously, the Nissan Stadium, and the fan experience. And that's also part of our team coverage tonight.
That's right. Plus, there's free parking there, so we like that. Our Joe Dubin is
There's
over
Joe.
there on that
Here we
side.
come, Joe
He's
Full.
here in our city, having a blast in that fan experience.
Just-
He's the perfect
you're
one for
fine,
the
Tracy.
job,
Just wait till we get in this and
Absolutely.
we'll fix
Joe,
it.
what kind of fun have you gotten into?
Joe's full.
I tell you what,
Tracy's
this is the
mic is
most
down. You
amazing
can
thing
work
I've
with
ever
her.
seen in the city of Nashville. The NFL draft experience at Nissan Stadium is wonderful. We've kicked field goals. We've ran the 40-yard dash. We've eaten pizza. We've seen the Vince Lombardi Trophy. It's been one heck of a day right now with the Pro Football Hall of Fame exhibit. Look at this. NFL helmets, Titans helmets, bedazzled all the way out.
Oh, that's much better. She looks much better.
This Titan helmet right here is the most photographed helmet being taken today here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame exhibit. And then on the big wall over here to our right, they have all the helmets lined up perfectly, people getting their pictures with their helmets and everything. The cool thing about this, guys, there's so much to see and do here. Really, it takes you hours to get it all in. To do everything. It's kind of hard to figure out where you want to go first, what you want to do. There's so much for everybody. Again, this is the Pro Football Hall of Fame experience. They have the bus of some of the Pro Football Hall of Famers over there. They have more interaction things that are going on. And the best thing about this thing, guys, absolutely free. You come down here, everything is free. It's going till 10 o'clock.
See my
tonight.
Joe's
10 o'clock
super.
tomorrow
Here it
as
is.
well. I think a lot of people are going to be on the riverside tonight.
All right,
for the
they're standing
draft.
by.
Get over here on Friday and Saturday because again, it's free, it's fan friendly. There's so much to see and do here. It's one heck of a time. We've had an
Stand by
absolute
Lauren and
blast with
Tracy.
the fan experience here by Nissan Stadium, guys. It's a good time. I expect to see you two over here sometime this weekend.
Oh, we'll get there, but right now we're living vicariously
Right,
for you.
and he's been doling out pleas to people who do things well, so I know
Bribery works every time.
we need to get over there. And honestly, if you're about to come down here and you're thinking, how do I get
Stand by
into all
VO.
of this? How do I have fun? Well, NFL actually has an app for you. It's the mobile pass for you. So let's talk about that for a second. The app is
I'm in
called
it.
Fan Mobile Pass. It'll guide you through the experience based on where you are.
That's right. It's super easy to register. It just needs your name,
right.
your email, your phone number, birthday, and zip code, and your favorite team. That's very important. And then with the fan mode, you can
Do you see how many times Rebecca retyped her last name?
Stage, when you need to move
That's kind of funny.
forward, a little bit closer to the action, you can enter for prizes. All of that on that free app. So
Yeah, back up.
All right, Lauren. What's not free around here, but people are really consuming a whole lot of.
Stand by, Lauren, getting
is the
sloshed.
beer. And I know that the breweries, the distilleries around here had to start planning months and months in advance.
Yeah, you think about it. Even the longest brewing beer takes 21 days. So
I'm in
a lot
it.
of the craft breweries just here in Nashville had to start
Well,
planning.
did you
for
want me to take this full for some reason? I don't think I coded for it.
A couple of brewers
Okay.
specifically that were so excited because only days ago
Chris
they
Harris
were
will be our
surprised
next
to
shot
find out
after
that
her,
they were
after
featured in
Lauren and
Sports
Chasey's
Illustrated
stuff.
as some of the top 6 NFL draft beer picks.
Wrong.
Pull up a chair and try one, or several. At Jackalope Brewing Company's tap room on 8th South, they're ready for you.
This time of year is always really busy, but with the NFL
If you have
draft,
just
we
2
knew we had to
seconds
ramp
to
up
fix
a
the
little
script
bit
on
more.
this.
So last month
Yeah.
we pegged
I do not blame you at all. There's a lot going on today.
Before.
And that's before they ever found out about the feature in Sports Illustrated. Jackalope co-owner Steve Wright says the magazine asked them to send their most popular beer, Bear Walker, for consideration.
We didn't hear
Aw.
anything for a couple months, and then actually just
How
showed up in
cute.
the article, and it was as much of a surprise, as to us as it was to everybody
Oh,
else.
is it really?
The original lager from Nashville
Oh,
Brewing Company's also
I got one of
featured in
those.
Spread.
I didn't
At
drink it yet,
Blackstone
though.
Brewing, where it's brewed,
It was warm.
owners are double
Yeah.
staffing their tap room bar in preparation.
We talked about it.
All right, here's my
early
next
March,
super.
And, we started brewing for it probably late March.
Do you think people are going to run out of beer?
Downtown, I think people are going to run out of beer. We will have plenty of it here, though.
In Tennessee, craft brewers can't deliver beer straight to a bar. It has to go through a distributor. But the brewers
A40?
deliver.
Yes.
We've been helping run beer downtown to the accounts, helping our distributor out, and just doing
Yeah.
whatever it takes to make sure
I
that
need
Nashville doesn't run
a
out of
generic
beer during
super
the
for that,
NFL
though.
draft.
Here they come. I'm back up with
The
them.
Jackalope owners actually told me a story from a
See
few
my
years
VO
ago
for the
when
toss to
Chicago
Chris?
Bears were in town to try to play the Titans, and the bars on Broadway ran out of beer. And they said that the distributors remember that day, and they are very keen on avoiding something like that happening, especially when the eyes of the NFL world are on Nashville these next few days. You don't want to run out of suds.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
History
I'll take an
cannot be
update in
repeated
Chris's stuff.
when it comes to beer. Absolutely. Well, another beautiful aspect, of course, of this draft are the dreams that are coming through.
Oh, are we
for
on the
all of these young
red
men,
carpet?
For so many of them.
No? Yes,
You're
yes, we
waiting to
are.
hear their
We
name
are.
called.
Stand by,
But
Chris.
We're talking instant millionaires, Lauren.
Absolutely. And you know what? A lot of them are walking down the red carpet as well. Our Chris Harris, part of our sports team,
He's up.
is down there now. I imagine you've met a lot of great people.
No, it was fine. They were talking about it.
Yeah, we have talked to so many just eager young men, to get this night going. Because, like you said, their lives will change forever once they get that call from an NFL team. And
I'll take an
NFL
update in this
Commissioner
pack.
Roger Goodell announces their name as a first-round
Did you want me to come back to them first before I take that? Or do you want me to go straight to it?
Christian Wilkins out of Clemson.
Transition
He's
straight
here
to
at
that
19.
and then
He's
go
a
to
very
them.
attractive pick for
Okay.
Tennessee. We caught up with him just a few minutes ago here on the red carpet.
Wrong?
The Titans fans in this area that we talked to thought, you know what, if Christian Wilkins, if he gets up 19, that'd be a good pick for the Tennessee Titans. Well, I know Mike Vrabel worked you out down there. What do you know about the organization? How do you feel about these guys?
Well, yeah, no, I like the organization, love Nashville. It's a great spot to be, I feel like, and just what they're building.
All right, I'm
with the
taking an
Titans is
update.
Great, and I feel like it's a team that's going to be really good for years to come. Coach Vrabel's a great guy, great coach, and they've got a lot of good talent and a lot of players in the organization as well.
All right, well, that important stuff. Let's see.
15 seconds left in this.
Well, something
Pre-bets.
like, I'm out here representing that.
We'll come straight to Chris, and then I'm taking this router 6 bump out of Chris's shot.
There's a little something here.
Special to me. This is it.
42, very special to me.
He's up.
That's good stuff, man. You got to dress to the nines when it's your big night on the stage, right? A life-changing event. Look good, feel good, be
Here
good.
comes
And
Mike.
That's exactly what Christian Wilkins is. Lauren,
That
Chris,
was it.
I'll send it back to you.
I love it. Chris, thanks so much. I want to give everybody a live look down Broadway right now. It is packed with people. Over the last few hours, Tracy, as we've been standing here,
We'll
there's
come
just
back
been
to router
so many
1.
more people filling in. I think probably every half hour you look down and say, oh, they're further down Broadway.
That's right.
Here we
We're
go.
starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Folks
They're
getting
up.
off of work and making a night of it.
Here comes
possibly an
Mike.
entire
Stand by
weekend.
8:45 in the studio.
In just a little bit, we're going to be talking to a man who actually got drafted in a different sport. You know him well, very well, Vanderbilt fan too.
Stand by Tom.
He was actually played for the Mavs for a while, but he's going to be talking about the domestic violence initiative that the NFL has wrapped their hands around and the amazing things they're doing with the YWCA here. So that's coming up in just a couple minutes. But Tom Randles, let's toss it back to you for some more news of the day, and of course, we'll look at this weather.
All right, one of the big issues the NFL tries to tackle
Tracy.
every year is domestic violence. There are plenty of groups here in Nashville also working to eliminate the domestic violence from our communities. Let's go back out live to Tracy Cornett, who is standing by with a former Vanderbilt athlete involved in this very important mission.
That's right, Tom. Shane Foster is vice president of Amend Together. It's a relatively new initiative by the YWCA, really seizing the opportunity to have men in powerful platforms like NFL players take a stand against domestic violence. Thank you so much for being here, Shane. How does Amend approach this topic differently?
Well, for starters, we talk about changing the culture that supports that violence.
Okay, they did
we know
not
that
mix
one out of
this
every 4
correctly
women
in the
experience
field.
domestic violence in their lifetime,
I'm gonna
and men
have
have
to
been
just
on the
play,
sidelines not doing
play the
anything
trumpet back
about it.
here.
So this is an opportunity for men and boys to really get involved to help change the culture and make Nashville the safest city for women and girls.
So the Titans are kicking this off with a player panel on May 7th.
Let me
You're
know
training
what number I need to be in.
The Titans rookies. What approach do you take that's unique?
Well, at the end of the day, when we talk about changing the culture, we're talking about changing attitudes, changing the verbiage that we use, many of the actions and behaviors that are everyday things that are happening in our culture that need to stop because it's still abusive to women and girls. It's demeaning and degrading to women and girls. So we're talking about how do we do that? And the Titans have an incredible platform that they can use to help us change that culture.
Can you give us some specifics that people watching right now can say, wait a minute, I don't have to act a certain way. I'm allowed to, because you talk about toxic masculinity. I don't know if people really understand that.
Sure. So when you say toxic masculinity, it's talking about women in terms of being objectified, right? Talking about their bodies, talking about what guys want to do to them, and cracking jokes. There's a lot of jokes that are happening that are not okay, and many men feel uncomfortable, but they don't step up and say anything about that. And so it's an opportunity to really step up and say, you know what, that's not okay, that's not cool, and we need to stop that.
Shane, I know you well, of course, as a friend, but why did you get involved in this?
Well, for starters, I've seen a lot of violence in my lifetime. Not only in my family, but as I've traveled the world playing basketball, I've seen it in every country. I've seen it here in Nashville. And so this is something that is incredibly important, not only to me, but to every single person in this world, because all of us are connected to at least one woman or girl who is a victim of domestic violence.
You're an awesome spokesperson. You've got a spring breakfast coming up. If you want to learn more about that, tell us about what that's about.
Absolutely. Spring breakfast is happening April 30th at the Music City Center. It's an exciting opportunity to learn about all the programs and the wonderful work the YWCA is doing to ultimately end violence against women and girls.
Shane Foster, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks really to the Titans and the NFL for what they're doing, taking a stand for women in this way. Tom Randles, we'll toss it back to you.
That's it. Q.
Could be an ominous sound coming up. What you need to know to save your life at a railroad crossing. There's one tip we bet you've never heard. Our I-Team report in 3 minutes.
1.